Hello, student athletes. I'm Larry Putnam, Superintendent of Burke County Public Schools. There are many things we have missed during this pandemic, and like you, sports is at the top of my list. While there are still some uncertainties, I'm so excited about the possibilities of you getting back on the field with your teammates, coaches, and trainers. As we prepare to bring sports back into our lives, we want to make sure we do it safely and that we follow regulations and guidelines set out by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, the governor, the CDC, and our local Board of Education. Your health and the health of your family, our coaches, and our trainers remains our top priority. In this video, you will hear from athletic leaders about plans, protocols, and procedures for a return to sporting activities. Thank you for your patience and cooperation as we prepare for what's next. And remember, we were in this together and we are stronger together.
Hey student athletes, Doug Halliburton here, and it's a great day to be a Wildcat. We've missed you, and we can't wait to get our practices started. We're so glad to be preparing for your return to athletics. But before you arrive on campus, we have a few things we need to share with you.
Parents and student athletes, when you arrive on campus, you must pull into the bus lot and park at a designated spot like this loading zone here in front of the table. No exceptions. The athletes will exit the vehicle or walk to the table for their screening. Parents, do not get out of your vehicles and do not leave until your athlete has passed their screening. Students, after you've passed your screening, you will be directed to which area to park for your specific sport. For instance, volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, and tennis, you will park in the faculty parking lot for your particular practices and workouts. We do not want anyone parking on the area going to the blacktop. No one parks in the grass, everybody parks in parking spaces. Students, when you clear the screening process, if you are a football or cheer athlete and you are coming for a practice or a workout, you will depart the bus parking lot, you will park in the student parking lot as close to the workout facility as possible. Student athletes, you must come dressed and ready for your workout. The locker rooms, showers, and weight rooms are closed. You must bring your own jug of water with your name clearly marked on it. You must also bring a cloth mask or face covering. Treat it as if it was a new piece of your uniform or equipment. You will be given more instructions on wearing face mask coverings when you arrive. The face coverings will not be required during activities that inhibit breathing, such as distance running, high aerobic activity, or of course swimming, but it will be required at other times. Don't arrive too early. Athletes will not be allowed to enter the school or practice area earlier than 15 minutes before your session workout practice starts. After your workout is over, you must immediately leave. You can't hang around or congregate in groups. Social distancing is a must. At all times, you must remain 6 feet from everyone. Everyone will pass through a screening process at a check-in table or tent. When you arrive, that means coaches, players, and trainers. You must stay 6 feet from the person in front of you and behind you during the screening process. You'll be screened for temperature and symptoms, and you must pass the screening process before you'll be allowed to stay and participate. Students, you will be screened for temperature and symptoms, and you must pass the screening process before you will be allowed to stay and participate. If someone drops you off, make sure they stay until you've completed the screening process. Parents and spectators are not allowed to stay on campus. For the screening questions, you will have to answer the following. Have you had a fever in the last 24 hours? Do you have a cough? Do you have a sore throat? Do you have shortness of breath? Have you developed a loss of taste or smell? Have you come in contact with anyone with COVID-19? If you know you have any of these symptoms, or you live with anyone or have been around anyone with these symptoms, please stay home. If you get here and you have a fever of 100 degrees or greater, And if you answer yes to any of these questions, you must immediately leave and contact your primary physician. It is paramount for the health and safety of others that you be honest in reporting any symptoms. COVID-19 affects different people in different ways, and while you may not have severe symptoms, if you have the virus, you can spread it to others, and their symptoms could be severe, even deadly. So please, listen to your body and be honest. It is better to sit out a session and be safe than be sorry when you spread the virus. Think of the more vulnerable people in your lives that may include a parent, a grandparent. Please be patient during the screening process and practice social distancing. Once you are cleared to participate, follow your coaches and trainers' directions at all times. Your coaches will have more instructions on maintaining social distance of 6 feet. I know it will be hard as you've not seen your buddies or teammates in a long time, but there must be no touching, no high fives, no fist bumping, no elbow bumps, no chest bumping, no hugging, or any other physical contact, period. Only air hugs and air bumps 6 feet apart or more are allowed. Keep your hands to yourself and avoid touching your face. Always cover coughs and sneezes, and no spitting at all at any time. Part of our responsibility will be keeping the practice area clean and sanitized. Equipment will be cleaned between touches and segments. Hand sanitizing stations will be available. You will be required to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water before and after, or use hand sanitizer before and after your session starts. As for your water jug, you can't participate without it. We will have sanitized filling stations available for you to refill your jug. Keep up with your jug and don't share it with others. And make sure it is marked with your name. With phase 1, our outside groups will be limited to no more than 25 people. Our inside workout groups will be limited to 10. That includes coaches and other staff. We will also have our kids grouped into pods or groups of 5 to 10. That way the same students can work out the same groups at the same time and help us track potential issues.
Student athletes, we know some of you have questions regarding your physicals. If you have a physical dated between March 1st, 2019 and May 1st, 2020, the state has given you an extension on that physical. Other than that, you need to check your dates and schedule you a physical so you'll be eligible for athletics. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to your coaches for those specific answers. Thank you for your time. One team, one heartbeat. We are Draughn.